I'm Jason Harvey. I'm your host for this afternoon's ceremony. We're honoring Coach Motta for his 40 years of service here at Delaware County. How you doing, Coach? Can you come out here, please? And I would like to also have Doug Ferguson to come out here. He's our alumni director, and Wayne McAllister. Come out here, please. All right, today we are honoring Coach Motta, like I said, and I'm going to turn it over to Wayne right now.
Great, thank you very much. I've had the honor and the privilege to know Coach Motta basically my whole life. When I was a kid on the playground, he was the playground director. So I was 9 or 10 years old, and he was teaching me how to play baseball then. Then at Upper Darby High School, he was a JV baseball coach I played. And I was very fortunate to play here at the community college back in 1972, a little bit a while ago, before we had a field and all these nice uniforms. Today, Coach, some other people are coming too that we'd like to introduce to honor you and to thank you for what you've done for all of us, not just with baseball, but teaching us how to be a human being. And I think that's number one in all the comments and the emails people have been sending out lately. So we have people here. We're going to start out first with Marty Capoletti coming out with a quick little presentation. There's some people here from the football team that you coached also. Marty.
Thanks, Wayne. As Wayne said, I am Marty Capoletti, older brother of John Capoletti. Before I get started, I would like to offer congratulations from John and myself and our entire family to Coach Motta, his wife Cookie, his family, current team members, a lot of past team members that are here, and the administration and the athletic administration at Delaware County Community College. Congratulations to all of you for being a small part of this. This is just absolutely incredible. 40 years, the same institution. I feel a little out of place. I am a stand-in for a football legend to honor a baseball legend. So if I sound a little confused at times, please bear with me. Funny story, Coach Motta and I, well, John, my brother, in case some of you don't know, some of you young people, product of Monsignor Bonner High School, a football player, went on to play at Penn State University, and in 1973 won the Heisman Trophy, the only Penn Stater to accomplish that so far. But back in the mid-60s, 1960s, not the 1860s, the mid-60s, I showed up as a American Legion ball player down in Drexel Hill, and one of our assistant coaches was Coach Motta. And I don't think he was that impressed with me. His favorite nickname for me was Hey You. Some of his pitching criticisms of me were, you are allowed to throw strikes, things like that. So that was my athletic career with Paul, baseball. But then it came to football, and he was an assistant coach at Monsignor Bonner. He was a defensive coach, and my brother John was a sophomore, a great athlete, but they had plenty of people playing on the offensive side of the ball, good people playing there. So Coach Motta knew that things happened when John was on the field. They said, let's make him a defensive back. First time in John's life, he's a defensive back. And he comes home and says, we have this coach at Bonner. He's the most fired up guy I've ever met in my life. He's fired up on me all the time. And they're playing a few games, and John's getting by at defensive back, and finally they're playing a team where they've got some great wide receivers. And John's staying with the wide receiver, staying with him, any short passes, he's got him covered. And at one point, one wide receiver starts running right down the field with John in pursuit, and they're 20 yards down the field, 30 yards down the field. John's starting to think, we're pretty far away. He said, now they're 40 yards down the field. John turns and looks, and sure enough, the quarterback's starting to scramble. So John says, I'm going to support the run. Runs back up the field. As soon as he turns around, the quarterback lets go about a 50-yarder over everybody for a touchdown. So John puts his head down. He's coming off the field, and he says, 5 yards from the sideline, I feel somebody, a force tugging me by the face mask, gets me off the field, and is screaming at me. What were you thinking? What were you doing? What are you supposed to be doing? How could that guy get so far behind you? Why did you leave your man? And John looked at him and said, Coach, I didn't know it was humanly possible to throw a football that far. And Paul looked at him and said, oh, he had no defense for that. So that was the beginning of a friendship that's lasted up until now. When John won the Heisman Trophy, one of the first calls he made was to Paul Motta and make sure that he was there with John to receive that trophy, along with Coach Paterno and all the other coaches from Penn State. I think as much as anyone played a part in John's athletic career, Paul Motta did. Whenever John was home from Penn State, whenever he was home from playing for the Rams or the Chargers, he'd always find his way out to Broomall to see Coach Motta. Not so much for coaching tips, but because he admired him as a man, as a father, and as a husband. So John has asked me to make a presentation to Coach today. Doug? This is a authentic Heisman Trophy signature football, Coach, and it's got the signatures of 25 past winners on it, including your former student, John. And he would like you to put that on your trophy case and enjoy it in good health and keep on coaching here for many years, he said. Thanks very much. Thanks, Paul.
I'm Jason Harvey. I'm the host. Class of 2003. I actually played for Coach under 2003. Coach, remember the first time you met me? And what did you say?
No idea.
He said, I play baseball one-handed like Jim Abbott. Jim Abbott was a former Major League Baseball player. He pitched for the Yankees, the Angels, and Michael Caldwell, who's the first base coach. Where are you? I don't know where he is. Oh, there he is. He told the coach to come out and see me play. Now, Coach, we had 10 guys that year on the team. And you were an inspiration to me to have me come out and play with my disability. And I became the first one-hand baseball player to play since Jim Abbott in college. And you were the one that told me that. You wrote a nice letter to Daily Local. And I want to just thank you because you were an inspiration to me. You helped me grow as a man on and off the field. And I came back last year, helped you out in the fall with most of the guys here now and a couple guys in the past. Look after all you guys. And if we could just be half the man Coach Motta is, we'll do good. And here's Wayne again. There you go, Wayne.
What we'd like to do at this time is bring out the players that played for Coach. And we're going to start this with bringing out anybody from the year of 1971, the guys that played. And for you guys that are standing here listening to this, to have Coach come out and never said a negative word about anything. We didn't have a field to play on in the first year. Not a field, and the equipment wasn't the best, but he was so supportive and upbeat. So let's start out with the guys that played in the first year he coached in 1971. If they could come out, then we're going to keep bringing guys out that way. Come out this way, fellas. What do you want to say their names? Also bringing them out is the athletic director at that time, Bob Cutler, who was very instrumental in getting baseball started at community college. Everyone should congratulate that gentleman. What I like the players to do is they come out, say their names, tell us where they played or where they coached. Here you go, real quick, guys. You guys are just doing it all up. Yeah, let them do it.
You guys, when we come out, can you guys line up on the first baseline facing the crowd, and then we're going to go around to the second baseline. And I would like to say your names. Guys, face.
Fred Felter.
I'm Bob Cutler.
Bob Abel.
Sam Peppelman.
Denny Ryan.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, any thoughts? Ted Mavleys. Ted, you're supposed to be here. Next year, 72.
Steve Kutcheruk, right field.
Next year, 73, guys. Come on out. Anybody here from the year 73? Great. Chris Lehan, right field.
Kevin Seeger, center.
Dave Semina, shortstop.
73, huh? 74 year. Come on out. What a tribute to a great person. Anybody from 74 here? 75. Come on out. This is... I know, that's why we're telling you who they are.
Charlie Matlack, catcher.
Charlie Matlack, catcher.
Kevin Bruton, first base, left field.
75? Anybody from 75? Come on down. I think most 76? There we go.
Joe DiGiacomo, 76, 77, pitcher.
Anybody from 77 there? Come on out, please. The 77 team. 78. 79. There you go, Mike.
Great to see you.
Mike DeVello's 78, 79, or 79, 80, was it? Center field.
Terry Scahan, third base.
What year were you guys? 79, 80. So we have anybody from 79, 80, 81. 79, 80, 81. Come on out. Give us your name so we can get up early.
John Baumhoff, 81, 82, pitcher and third base.
Jim Toth, 81, pitcher, first base.
Anybody from 82, 83? 82 and 83, come on out.
Mark Clayton, 82, left field.
Bob Hornsby, 83 and 84, pitcher. Thanks.
Paul Berker, 83, pitcher.
Anybody from 83, 84, 85, come on out. 85.
Matt Rainey, second base.
Sam Young, third base.
85, 86 years. 87. 88. Oh, here's some 87. 88 years, or 89. How about the 90? 91. 92. 93 or 94? Years 95 and 96. 97, 98. We'll get to you, Coop, don't worry. 99 or the year 2000? 2001 or 2002?
Jim Hooven, pitcher.
Ryan Reese, every position.
It's a lot of us here. Any 03, 04 players?
Tom Austin, pitcher.
Matt Smith, catcher, third base.
Randy Malia, pitcher.
Dan Shell, outfield.
Brian Geeter, outfield. Jason Harvey, first base.
Any 04, 05? 04, 05 or 06? 06. 07 or 08? 9? We keep trying. Here we go. Any other 9 or 10?
Andrew Dunn, catcher.
Brandon Bermani, second base.
Andrew Grash from first base.
Mike Delio, pitcher, first base.
Fantastic. Also, Coach, there's guys that played here at Upper Darby or at their JV team or knew him from Upper Darby. Would you please come out this time? Any players that played for Coach at Upper Darby? And help Coach. Coach Lou Sosha.
Lou Sosha.
Bob Julio.
Coop, how you doing, buddy? Man, how you doing?
Good to see you too, man.
See you, buddy.
Mike Cooper.
Yeah, good to Fred Hogue.
Upper Darby. Are there any other players that played on the football team that came out to honor Coach also? From Bonner or anywhere else, please come on out at this time and tell us your affiliation. Anybody else that came to honor Coach today?
John Rowe, Bonner, 70, quarterback.
Steve Phillips, Bonner, 68.
John Matthews, Bonner, 70.
Arnold Pompey, Bonner, 69.
Fred Capello, assistant coach, Bonner.
Sam O'Neill, Bonner, 69.
Skip Ziegenfuss, class of 69.
Rich Bully, teacher, Bonner.
Ben Davis, Delco League.
We're good. We just need to do the family.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, she's not going to say a word, but he thinks I'm at the Chesapeake.
He even gave me money to buy dinner down there.
And you have money to buy dinner down there. And his family's here. If his family like to give a round of applause to his family for coming today, too. And a presentation. At this time, Coach, also, there's another small presentation we have. Sam, would you bring that little gift out for Coach? For Coach. Coach, we're coming down here today. I bet you every guy on this team, when we walked out there from the back around, felt like the Field of Dreams coming to honor somebody. That's the feeling I got, besides wanting to grab a bat or go pitch or whatever. We all had that feeling. Coach, the guys got together and signed our names on there. If anybody didn't get a chance to sign that, you know, see Sam and Coach right after this. Yeah. To sum this up, because we have another game, I'm sure, but I think what the most important thing is, all the things in the emails that people were sending, this person had a big influence on my life. He did this for me. He helped me out at this time. I could always turn to him. He was the first person that I thought about when I received an award, etc., on and on. It's a class act. And just basically a great person. So let's give one round of applause to Coach Motta. I don't know if you want to say anything about Coach. Look at all these people. It's unbelievable. You want to say?
Well, basically I'm overwhelmed. I have tunnel vision. I didn't know who was here. Really. I had no idea. I didn't even know my wife was here. But I really appreciate all of you taking your time to come here to honor an old man. I really appreciate it. You guys are good people, good baseball players, and I really, really appreciate what you did here at Delaware County. Thank you so much.